Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another video. As you can see, I got my leatherface back, so I'm extremely happy about that. One issue with him, everything works, nothing wrong. There's just one issue, and it's the blade right here. When Kevin actually got it, it snapped. So he had to... What he did was, it's actually really smart, but it does get stuck every now and then, which is why I'm actually on the lookout for a yellow Gemmy chainsaw to swap blades with. As of right now, I have... I'll actually grab it. I have this one right here, but the color of the blades don't match, and it's probably going to end up annoying me sometime in the future, so I'm not going to be using this one. So if anyone does have a Gemmy yellow chainsaw up for sale, I will buy it. Just has to be a reasonable price. Doesn't matter if it works or not. I just need the the chain to be in decent condition. But he ran a rubber band or a belt, I don't exactly know, through it, and it does cause it to get stuck every now and then, but it's okay. And I did crazy glue where it snapped. This way it just gave it extra support, but as you can see, the chain's like really bent out of shape. But Leatherface itself is doing good, and I'll show you this real quick. Got my Hannibal right here, because I had to take him out for Leatherface to get out. Got my 07 Jason. His neck movement is actually fried. I can't fix that, but whatever, it's fine. My Grinch is up there. My Homer's packed away right now. I didn't make a video on him yet. And then my Michael's right here for now. So, coming back over here, I will play him for you guys. He works really good. Yeah, as you can see, you just experienced the chainsaw actually stopping, but he does work good. And his head motor was dying. Everything was dying. I'll play him one more time. Okay, and this time I'm actually going to flip the phone like this, and I'll record it one more time so you can actually see the full body. His button's a little bit stuck. There. Yeah, so as you can see, he works really good. That's the only issue with him, but like I just said, I'm looking for a chainsaw right now to swap out the blades. Once I swap out the blades, that issue will be done with, and whenever he actually lands with the broken part in the back over here, and I actually have to, when I want to turn him on, I have to reset it by pushing this out, because it gets jammed. But as of right now, you know, it's just a temporary thing. If I really wanted to, just to fix that, sorry, I have my Frosty on the ground, I was fixing him, but if I really wanted to, I could swap out the blades, but I'm not sure if I want to, just because it's just a different color, and I also don't use these that much just because of the fact that they break down, and I don't feel like repairing them all the time. So I could just leave it until I get the chainsaw, or I could just replace it tonight, but I don't know yet. But everything works really good on him, as you saw. The neck motor was dying when I sent him to Kevin. The eyes, I think, were fine. I think they just had a split gear. The torso barely moved. Like, instead of it moving all the way like it does now, give me 1 second, I'll put the camera down. Instead of him being all the way on an angle like that, he was maybe a quarter. This is him straight. He maybe moved like that much. That was it. So, he moves a lot better now in the torso. Speaker didn't need to be replaced. It was perfectly fine. Chainsaw, I don't think the motor was dying for the chainsaw, so that was fine. It was just the belt. But yeah, he's in great condition. I actually went to Kevin's house to pick him up because it's $220 to ship him. And, you know, I already made that mistake shipping him the first time, and I should have just dropped it off. But it's a 4.5-hour drive, and I hate driving around. So I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. But I ended up doing it, and, you know, it was a boring drive, but I'm happy I got to meet Kevin. He's really cool. I saw his collection of robots. He has a lot. He's just like me, but with robots. And he's really cool. He actually repaired my Rudolph for me, my Gemmy Rudolph. He's on... I'll make a video on him eventually. I have to sew him up. But his mouth and neck didn't move. So he did that. He was supposed to do a mini Homer for me, but the seller never sent it, so I got my money back for that. But yeah, but I was able to pick up my Leatherface. Freddy's head actually got sent to him for the eye mech and the mouth. And the mouth, he couldn't get to work. I mean, it works a little better now, but he did his own design for the eye mech for it to work because the piece had to be 3D printed, and he wanted to make his own design for it to last longer, and he screwed up on the design putting it in, and the eyes are actually jammed, so I have to send him the Freddy head back. So I mean, it's not a big deal. I just can't use him for right now, or else I could fry the eyes. But he hooked me up with a couple motors. I fixed Homer because the story with Homer, when I got him, there were dead bugs and everything inside of him. Thank God I opened them and took a look. And I used them once. I was like, okay, let's see if he even works. I used them once, and both at the same exact time, which was hilarious. Both bands, the belts, snapped at the same time. So I was like, okay, well, that just happened. And his neck motor was dying. So I was like, oh, great. So luckily, Kevin had some spare motors, and he was nice enough to give me one. So thank you, Kevin. And now he fully works, and I bought some belts, and now Homer's fine. Freddy will be fine eventually. Maybe another month or so, and he'll be back to normal. And Leatherface is great. I'm like so happy about this. I'll actually get him in one shot if I can. I have to walk like all the way in the closet. But there we go. Yeah, so Leatherface works great. When I was going there, I was like maybe 10 minutes away from his house, and he sent me a picture. He's like, alright, I'm stapling his wig back on. How do you want it, like this? And I was like, no. Because he wanted to put it like the prototype, and I was like, no, that's not going to happen. Because I hate the way the prototype model looks, and with the wig that is, and he put it back the way it was. But yeah, everything, as I said 100 times, everything works great on him. I'm very happy to have him back, and I'll be right back. I'll show you him in the closet. Okay, so here's Leatherface back in the closet. It's been a while since I've had him in here, and it's been a while since I got to look at him next to my other props. And he is basically, I believe, it's the same way I had him originally. It was Hannibal, Leatherface. The only thing that's different is instead of Freddy, I believe Freddy was back here, it's Michael now. But, actually, no, wait. It only used to be these two in the closet, that's right. Yeah, but he's back to the way he was. And one more thing I actually forgot to mention when Kevin was trying to fix him. He never liked to stay up. He has these two, basically, I guess you want to say, pins that are around right here. And they're supposed to come out of where they are when he's in the down position. And they wouldn't, no matter how far you brought him up, no matter how forcefully you brought him up, no matter what you did. And Kevin actually went inside the locking mechanism, and there was nothing wrong. So that's not fixed, but I took him home. I guess something in the car ride when we hit a bump or something. Something happened because I brought him home and I locked him up, and I was like, okay, let's see how much pressure it takes for him to go down. Put a little bit of pressure, and then I put a lot of pressure, and he wasn't going down. And ever since then, he started locking, so I guess that's fixed somehow, but I have to open up Hannibal eventually because I just want to replace the gear in the body turn, and also he's having issues locking and staying up now as well. But yeah, so that's it for this video. I want to say thank you again to Kevin. If you want to go check him out, Zora, oh wow, Zorua 635, Zorua 635. If I remember to, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. And so that's it for this video. I'm very happy I have Leatherface back. If anyone is selling a yellow chainsaw, please let me know in the comment section below. Name your price. If it's reasonable, I'll go for it. And yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. Remember to like, favorite, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.